Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And he returns this to the 22.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On 1st down, Rodgers. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Number 37.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And that one complete to Clayton. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And his throw here's incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. To throw again, Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the 1st possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
2nd and 1.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
That's good for a Washington. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Cousins now from the 50. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Cousins. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
On 4th down, they do snap it to Cousins. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. The safety, Landon Collins, there to make the tackle.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
At the 36-yard line.
From the 36, Rodgers. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 23 yards to pick up there. On first down, Alexander. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. No score after 1 on EA Sports. On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers, and he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. DK Metcalf. There to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Washington 0. Sebastian Janikowski set to kick off.
Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term comfort?
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A huge play there for Washington. 79 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A 3-yard touchdown run. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Harrison Butker on for the point out.
Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
After the sack on 1st down, Rodgers. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab.
complete.
I know at retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. He'll take it at the 42. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. And now he'll tuck it and run. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
In trouble, and he's taken down. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Off the play fake, Cousins. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Adrian Amos, the safety, able to make the play from the 21. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll throw again. Cousins gets this one to Hill. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. From 10 yards out. And Washington has taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Taken in at the 3. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the 5-time Pro Bowler Troy Vincent. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the 2nd half gets underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. second half will start with a run by Sanders. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
From the gun, here's Cousins. Sanders has it over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Tyreek Hill, 64 yards. And Washington going to add on to their lead. He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. But if you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes,
bye-bye,
he just takes off and goes. And I think that's what we just saw there.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And to give this time to the tailback. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. From midfield, here's Rodgers. He'll find Metcalf. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from FedEx Field. Taken in at the 3. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Not only a fumble loss there, but a fumble lost on your first drive in your own territory.
Now you're dealing with a lot of stuff here because you feel bad going off the field because you gave up the football. How does your own defense feel now having to go out there and stop them when the momentum is clearly shifted in their favor?
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Play fake, Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. It's a foot race. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Janikowski adds the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Sebastian Janikowski set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football.
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fake.
Play action now. Cousins. And going deep for Hill. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. Big yardage that time for Washington. And even 40 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now 1st down carry by Sanders, well defensed as they'll hold him to just a couple. 2nd down coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
They just do get the playoff. Now Cousins. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They go play action. Cousins. Man open, it's Moss, complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He has enough for the 1st down on the keeper, a gain of 6.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Down and goal to go.
So 1st and goal and a chance to make amends for the earlier pick 6. It's Cousins on the sneak, and he is over the line for another rushing. Cousins taking it in. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
At 7. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 7-7, our score after 1. On 3rd down, Jackson. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
And now it's 4th down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is really flown around in the 1st half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Jackson, the ball carrier.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. double team, and it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick.
And an interception in the end zone for Deion Sanders. That takes me back to, I believe, his last game at Florida State, a Sugar Bowl game against Auburn. The last play of the game, he switched assignments to make sure he was on the top receiver for Auburn and picked off the pass to end the game in the end zone in the Sugar Bowl. Deion Sanders.
So much knowledge in that mind. What a great career Deion Sanders had. 8-time Pro Bowler. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On play action, Cousins. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now Cousins. Left side here to Sanders. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Third and short yardage, Cousins. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And now he'll tuck it and run. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 5.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Forced out to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nnamdi Asomugha. A big seam, and he might go all the way. The 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
Janikowski good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Sebastian Janikowski set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6, obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Touchdown. A big play there. 75 yards. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense the film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
At their own 22-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
First and 10. Gannon. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Darren. Intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
10.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
26 Mike. I got him.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he's going to be taken down here, as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Sebastian Janikowski set to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. Let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Watch the run. Yellow. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Hey, watch the leg.
Looking to throw again on second down. Cousins. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Cousins on 3rd and 2. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. Ron Woodson with a pick. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Operating from the gun, Gannon. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
26, Mike. 26, Mike.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Now, Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Following the interception, Cousins. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard and it's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Cousins to throw it. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. Call it a pickup of 7, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play.
Intended for
receiver coaches preach their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it.
Hey, Ken. Mike 54. Mike 54.
To the air again, it's Cousins. That's to his running back, complete. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. It's a 4-yard pickup, and on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Off the play fake, Cousins. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Hey, receiver.
Cousins again. Rolling to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
On the throwaway.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
3 buzz.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flushed out right. And that's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Butker's kick here is good. And it's 3-0 Washington. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Wildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
To Darren Waller.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Intended for Barry Sanders.
Good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
I got to shoot this side. I got to shoot this side. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play. First down.
A gain of 15. Result is a first down.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Back now at FedEx Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. On first down, Gannon. And this will be incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And they'll bring up second down.
Incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds. And they'll spot it right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get them that first down and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Good route here. Here we go again. Here we go again. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
First down. Here's Cousins. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Washington.
That's good for 28 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Watch 54. 3 buzz, 3 buzz, 3 buzz. Hey, watch that, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Brought down at the
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. Out to his left. That's run by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Switch it.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. That'll bring up second down.
At the 21-yard line.
First. Put that team on the clock. Out. 54 is Mike. 54.
Now Cousins. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's It's complete.
Let's get off the field.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
On play action, they'll throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
Butker's kick here is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
A touchdown the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now he's not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Visitors 14.
But Charles, a one-score game. Down to the end we went. They had one final play in that one-score game. We all knew what was coming. The Hail Mary, they just couldn't get it done.
Wasn't exactly complicated, was it? We all knew, as you said, and go long. We'll see if we can find someone open. They didn't get it done. Someone's happy. Someone is not.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Washington football team as we say so long from FedEx Field.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Deion Sanders on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
26 Mike.
The first carry now for down the road. Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
They run. Cook. And he powers his way up past the 30. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw. Gannon. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact got the ball free, and it's 4th down.
It's normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he finds Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
Tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
Tackle for loss by Lawrence Taylor. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gannon. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
That zone's going to be a factor all game long. I'm not sure it made a difference on that one, but it's something to think about on all deep throws during this time of year.
Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37.
51 to Mike. 51 to Mike. 65. 1. 65.
To throw is Cousins.
Here we go.
Escaping the pressure right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 2nd down, Cousins again. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Michael Strahan. He's the culprit, driving him for a 2-yard loss. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And the pressure gets to him again. Michael Strahan. 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down.
What we got? What we got? What we got? Mike's left.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Michael Strahan. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. throwing to start the drive. Gannon, blitz coming, and down he goes. It was Dion sprinting in on the corner blitz for the sack. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
That is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
First and goal.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. We're scoreless after one.
First quarter with no score.
Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. First and goal from just inside the 5. From the gun, Gannon. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Taking it in for 4 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Fix the score, Seahawks 7, Washington 0.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off. Hey, we're good, we're good. 51 the mic, boy, 51. I got you.
Cousins on first down. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
That just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And the Washington first down.
From the gun, here's Cousins. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Michael Strahan getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Cousins gets this one to Hill.
Complete to
That's a good
Tyreek
bounce
Hill.
back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. Through the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Way to hustle, boy.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis in his first half of action. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
To number 47.
They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. They go play action. Cousins. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Tyreek Hill, 31 yards. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Return. The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll roll him out right. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt, that's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
First down.
Throwing on first down. Gannon, he gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, Gannon. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Tyler Bass on for the field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Flush to his right. That one complete to Hill. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Watch the screen. Check screen.
Play action now. Cousins. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Intended for
the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it, or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks out a first down. They'll run it, Sanders. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
The ball carrier.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Play fake. Cousins. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. On play action, Cousins. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th.
I'm going back to you.
He is going to find Hill here. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Tyreek Hill. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll run with Sanders, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown,
Washington.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And Washington has retaken the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Return. The Seahawks take over first.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
You met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a first down.
And the Washington first down.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When you're in man coverage, you have help over the top, you become a much more confident defender. Trail the receiver and know that someone over the top can make a play, and that's exactly what happened here. The free safety coming up with the interception.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
He'll buy some time right. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. On the carry, it's Cook. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. From the gun, Gannon. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
My next teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from. Said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Derrick Henry.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
One advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Dalvin Cook, 30 yards. And the Seahawks have once again taken the lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Washington takes over 1st and 10.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
That's complete to Moss out of the backfield. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Off the play fake, Cousins. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a big turn. Over there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this game not quite over yet. We'll likely see. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The safety blitz works perfectly that time for Landon Collins. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. Give him 9 there. They still need 6 more now on 3rd down.
The ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
On 3rd down, Gannon. That'll be complete to Cook. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds. So
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's got it across the midfield, striping into Washington territory.
The Roy Glover on the tackle.
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. As he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Oh no, he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up.
Dalvin Cook on the carry. Fumble on the play. Recovered by Washington.
First. We roll it. Come to my world. Hey, check flag 33. Check flag 33. Well, baby, come on.
One last shot now for Cousins. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball...